Hi, I'm Kamisha. I'm here to share my story on how I survived an abusive relationship. I'll give some background on who I am. I am from St. Vincent, and growing up, we see women being abused all the time, and we young women, we grew up thinking that it's normal, knowing in serious reality it's not. We see our moms being abused, our sisters being abused by the hands of our fathers, our uncles, our brothers, and we ourselves are being abused as young girls, and we normalize it and knowing that it's wrong. We are being taught in school abuse is wrong on every level, whether it's financial, emotional, or physical. And growing up, I've always told myself I am not going to be like my mom or my sister or anybody else who I have seen being abused. And I always said that I'm not going to be one of those people who are being abused by their partner. And when I left my country, I came here and I married someone that was abusive to me in many different ways, more than so. But I felt like I should have left that situation, that relationship, and move on with my children and not let my kids see me going through that and being the, the same black statistic of abuse. And I said, I'm going to get out. I left that relationship and I moved on. Now, fast forward, I start dating someone in 2020, on and off. Knowing that the relationship was rocky, I decided to call it quits because I know there was not going to be a future there. Being unequally yoked, giving my heart and my soul back to God, and recommending myself and my faith, knowing that this is what I want. I want to be closer to Christ and I don't want to be with this person no more. I decided that I was going to go and tell this person that I am no longer going to be with them and everything would be over and done. I decided to send it in a text message first, slowly, gradually, just tell him that I needed to go back to my faith and I don't need to be with him no more. And we need to just be friends on a different level. And he was okay with it, but he still wanted me to help him with certain situation. So coming to my day of him brutally attacking me and beating me to the point that I don't even remember myself sometimes. On January the 8th, 2022, I went to the house of my partner that I dated for 2 years on and off, and I was there to help him do certain paperwork and stuff like that. And it was early in the morning, and when I went there, I realized he was drunk coming from a party. So I called him. He wasn't there. I texted him. He answered. So I decided to leave. When I'm leaving his house and going to the elevator, he came We went back in the house. We argued for a bit. Upon realizing that this person was not in their right sense, in their right mind, I I grabbed my phone out of my bag and we start talking. So I'm about to call an Uber to go home because I'm just like, I can't do this no more. I can't argue with this person. This person is not in their right sense. They're drunk and I just don't want to do this no more. Well, I I keep arguing with him, but I told him we're done. We're totally done. No friendship, nothing. As he's leaving my presence, going on a different direction, I'm going through his door, giving him his keys back and everything. Literally just cutting myself off from everything that he stands for. He grabbed me as I'm about to leave to go to the elevator. He grabbed me by the hand, by the head, and he pulled my bag away from, after he grabbed me and he pulled my bag away. So I'm there, like, give me my bags. I need my bags. I need to go home. Realizing that he locked himself out, I give him his keys. As I turn my back and pull my bag away from him as he's giving me my bag, he grabbed me and he hit me in my head. I screamed, I can't believe you just hit me. I still have my phone in my hands and my phone is on record. I put it on record just in case the argument gets to a different level. He keep boxing me in my head and I swing back as a fact so that he can get off of me. Then he boxed me in my face and then I swing back again so that he can get off me because at this point he's holding me physically, like I can't move one of my hand. It's my bag in one hand and my phone in the other, and he's grabbing me and just boxing me with the other hand. And I'm trying to like, let me go. I'm screaming on the whole entire building. Let me go, please stop hitting me, let me go. And he would not stop. I managed to get away. I run in the elevator. He ran after me. He swing. I duck. I ran out the elevator. I ran to the stairs. He's running after me. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. Cursing, using swear words. I'm going to kill you. I ran to the door. As I reached to the door, he kicked me. Not knowing he's right behind me. He's right behind me, foot. So he kicked me right down the stairs. I don't even remember if I fly or if I just roll or tumble because half of it is almost like a blur to me at some point. Like, all I know is I felt a kick and I was down the stairs. And he's up there watching me, like expecting something else, like me not to be alive. I got up and I start running. I screamed. I said, "Help! Help!" No one came out. No one answered. No one at all in this whole entire big building came out. I ran to the road, and when I'm there in the middle of the road running and screaming, "Help! Help!" No one. I looked for a vehicle, I looked for a bus, I looked for everything, and it was pitch dark outside. And I was screaming, "Help!" I had my bag in my hand and my phone in my hand, still running, "Help!" And I'm in pain because I'm always in pain every day from a prior car accident that left me. It left me in soft tissue, nerve damage, and a lot of different things going on in my body. I'm in pain, a lot of pain. And this just happened to me and I'm scared and I'm crying and I'm begging somebody help. I saw a car coming and I fanned them down and I slowed him down. I'm like, "Help, please, just help me get away from him, like he's trying to kill me." And he ran out in the road. This man is still running me down. He ran out in the road, and he's like, she's lying. She's the one who just beat me up, and she's lying, and she's the one who cut me in my face, and nothing's wrong with her, and she's lying. She just beat me up. I'm like, please, just help me, help me. They say, okay, they're gonna call the cops. And fast forward, the cops came. Then they were questioning me, and I refused to give him up because I know he is going through a lot of personal situation where he is to be in more harm than good with the authorities. And I refused to give up his name. I told him what happened to me and everything, and I refused to give up his name because I'm there still trying to protect him, because I've been with this person on and off for 2 years, so I still have feelings for them. And I'm there in that moment, and I'm like, God, I just don't want to be with him no more. I'm done. That's my whole sense. Like, I'm done. I just want to be done with the day. And when the cops told me, he told them a different story, that I attacked him in his house. I broke into his house and attacked him. And they're going to charge me and they're going to charge him because they don't believe either of our story. I was like, okay, judgment will be that day. And I said, God will bring me through this. And I was in so much pain. I came home that day and I couldn't move. I couldn't move. I couldn't talk. I had to watch my kids see me in pain. Thinking about it, it's bringing me back to this emotional state that I'm not gonna let this ever happen to me and my children ever again. Because if it happens to me, it's gonna happen to them, in the sense that they have to watch me suffer. And I'm not gonna make anything like that happen to me ever again. And I survived because God brought me through. I could have died. He could have killed me that day. He could have beaten me to death. But God know that he had better plans for me. And he gave me that strength so that I can walk, run, and scream just to get help. And I'm a survivor. And all these other women out there who have been abused by a partner, and they just have gone through a lot, physically, emotionally, financially, they need to start sharing their stories and knowing that we women of color, women in general, we can survive this. We can overcome all of the obstacles that's in our way. When we have abusive partners, we can leave when there's early signs, leave when you have that intuition that that person is not good for you. Just leave when you know things aren't on the right path and the right page. When you know to yourself that person is not the right person for you, pick up and leave. I know it's not hard, but it will get better. It will get better. Leave. And I don't know who wants to hear this story right now, but know that you are covered. God is covering you. And if you survive a brutal attack by the hands of your partner or any other person out there, know that God's covering you. And if God's giving you that wake up call that you need to drop all those negative, unclean spirits in your life or just from around you, you need to listen, because we can clearly see that it's a crazy world out there, but we need to fight. We need to survive this. We need to come together and share and know that we are strong women. We can overcome all of this. I survived, and so shall a next woman survive, and so shall more young women out there survive this, and so shall we just come together and love each other as women and help each other as women. Thank you.